located at 635 and Royal in Coppell. We've got a report now of golf ball-sized hail in Farmers Branch, and I thought we had an even larger report of hail. Yes, we do.
Softball.
Irving, softball-sized hail. That was at 8:20, so that was about 18 minutes ago. Public reported softball-sized hail in the city of Irving as the cell came through there.
People are looking at the picture of the ballpark in Arlington. The Rangers are playing the White Sox, and yes, they're in a delay. There was a game tonight, but as the storms moved through, there's a delay. There's that picture right there. The fans have gone up and taken cover, as you can see, and the game is on hold for them.
Yeah, and for good reason, Steve. We've got some very dangerous storms that continue to move through Dallas and Tarrant counties, very highly populated areas. Let me go ahead and pause this here for you. You can see these storms have basically been moving due east. There's that circulation once again showing up here on Doppler radar, located now east of Irving. It has crossed over Loop 12. And let me put a distance marker on here. That circulation is now roughly 4.5 miles from Central Expressway, close to downtown Dallas. Again, this is not a confirmed tornado, but it's strong rotation showing up in this severe thunderstorm that could lead to a tornado. One thing for sure, we've got a 100% chance that we've got very large hail falling now up to the north of that circulation, just east of Carrollton now, running right across LBJ Freeway into the Garland area and on into North Dallas and into Northeast Dallas. And we've also got another severe storm here back west of there that is pushing across, once again, the Mid-Cities area down into Arlington.
We're looking at, again, a tower cam. This is looking west. You can see the darkness is the Trinity River area with lights.
Just saw some flashes up there,
I've been seeing some flashes out there. The green kind of power box flashes. But this is now, we're looking pretty much directly west now, because the darkness that you see in the foreground is the Trinity River.
You know, it's going to be very difficult for us to distinguish between, you know, lightning, flashes of lightning, and perhaps power flashes. Of course, though, if we see those close to the ground, now that was probably just a flash of lightning there. But off in the distance, very suspicious there. We could be seeing power flashes being caused by perhaps very strong winds knocking out transformers, perhaps downing trees and power lines.
So you say from this tower cam, that storm is about 4 miles away. Now you've got two rotations.
Yes, I do. Let's go back if we can, because it's extremely difficult. I've got two areas of concern here being denoted by these two triangles. You know, they appear, they disappear. These are what we call tornado vortex signatures, denoting very strong rotation within the storm itself. And we've got one that's located just north now of Cockrell Hill and west of Dallas. How close is it to Dallas? We can measure that. It's now roughly about 5.5 miles to the west of there. That's a little bit farther than the last indication we got.
The marker moved, right?
But again, the marker moved, yes. And again, it's as I said, we've got several locations within this storm, multiple locations where we are picking up rotation. And any one of these locations could lead to the formation of a tornado.
Is this one, we know the one Grayson County, that storm's been hauling. This one isn't quite moving as fast, right?
This one is moving east, Steve, at 35 miles per hour. And the one up here in Collin County, which looks much less defined now, thankfully, moving east at 30 miles per hour. So it appears to me that your tornado threat, while it's not over, is diminishing a bit up to the north in Collin County there. But down here in Dallas County, we're keeping a close eye on this. Very large hail being detected. In fact, let me go ahead. I'm going to bring our hail algorithm up here and just kind of just do a little sample of what some of the hail sizes could be with this. These yellow colors here, just northeast of Dallas, egg-size hail. Some of the brown colors here, golf ball-sized hail. A report of softball-sized hail. Okay, new tornado warning now coming out for Tarrant County for two circulations, one east of Fort Worth and one over southwestern Tarrant County. So let's go back as you take a look there. I'm going to get my radar reset here, Steve, so we can look at that.
Irving. Now, it looks like that's in our car, right? We stopped and kind of taken cover. We've taken cover. This is near Texas Stadium. Our car is taking cover. And I don't know, I wasn't looking, but I'm told, maybe you saw it, viewers, that there's some power flashes happening on this in-car camera.
Yes, Steve, but still, tornado warning continues. I'm wiping on the live radar view here in Tarrant County, and you can see the storm there. Let me take the hail and shear off of there. We'll take this extraneous information off. And this is the cell now that has prompted another tornado warning. And I'll go back to the chat session here, see if I can find some additional information about that. National Weather Service meteorologists detected a developing tornado 4 miles southwest of Benbrook, moving east at 50. There are two possible tornadic thunderstorms in Tarrant County, one just west of Benbrook and one just southeast of downtown Fort Worth. These are extremely dangerous storms, and if you're in the path, take cover immediately. So again, National Weather Service says we've got two areas of concern here in Tarrant County, one being 4 miles southwest of Benbrook, and the other just southeast of downtown Fort Worth. Both those locations, we're seeing very strong rotation that could lead to the formation of a tornado.
All right, Dan, not to get too broad, but what's causing this? What's causing this outbreak we're having right now?
Well, it's a classic, textbook setup here, Steve. We had the dry line and the surface. Very strong winds aloft with the jet stream. Gulf moisture flowing northward. Lots of wind shear. That means winds changing direction with height. They're blowing out of the southeast at low levels. And as you go up to 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 feet, they become more south. And as you go up to 4,000 or 5,000 feet, now they're blowing more out of the west-southwest. And it's the turning of those winds with height that's lending itself to strong rotation with some of these storms. Live look again.
It must be windy out there, I'm thinking.
Yes.
The way our tower cameras bouncing around.
And Steve, in many cases, you're going to get very strong winds even outside of the potential tornadic circulation. We call those inflow winds. And these inflow winds can be 50 miles an hour or greater.